Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted a video, so I figured I've been getting a lot of questions in the comment sections on my most recent videos about solutions. I've also noticed on my TikTok I've been getting a lot of questions there as well. If you guys don't follow me over there already, go ahead and give me a follow there. You'll find a lot of content over there. I've been active on there for about a year now. And I have lots of tutorials, and I also have lots of examples of the work that I've done. So if you guys are interested in ordering a tumbler, you can head over there. That's where you will find examples of the work that I've done. I oftentimes send people over there if they're not sure what they want for a cup. I send them over there to get some ideas. But I'm also on Instagram, so I have my link tree in the description box. You can check out all my links there. But I figured I would give you guys a solution tutorial. I'm not going to actually mix up the solutions just because my suspended is my most popular, but I will show you the products that I use. I'll tell you the ratios that I use, and I'll also give you examples of the flow. And I will show you some cups that I have that are made with each technique. So, and my goal is to try and post a video of each technique or tutorial on each technique on my page here. So stay tuned. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that when I do post new tutorials, you guys are the first to know. So we are going to just jump right in. We will start with the classic solution. That is the one I originally started out with. These are the original snow globes. And here's an example of one. Don't mind this, it has a lot of air bubbles. I had to unseal this, and I need to top it off and reseal it. This is just a cup. I leave these in my car all the time. Now, one of the care instructions, we say no hot liquids, no hot environments, because this is what happens. You get evaporation of your fluids. So this was full at one time, but you can see now it's got a lot of air in it, and I've topped this off a couple of times, but I keep leaving it in my car, and that doesn't no good. But this is a classic flow, what I call my classic flow. This glitter will completely settle here in just a few minutes. It is very pretty. This one, I believe, has an acrylic paint mixed in with it, so I love mixing micas and acrylic paint into my solution with these. It's going to give a really, really pretty shine, a really pretty flow, and just something fun and extra that you can add. Now, for my classic solution, I use three things. You're going to want to use some vegetable glycerin. Woo. I get this off of Amazon. It's on my storefront. I have it linked in the description box. I like this brand. It's my favorite brand. I've tried a couple. This is my tried and true. I've been using this for about a year now. Absolutely love it. So 2 ounces of vegetable glycerin. You want to add a little bit of clear glue. 2 ounces of Elmer's clear glue. I do have this in my Amazon storefront as well. And then I also add in 4 ounces of distilled water. I like the Target brand just because I like the container it comes in. It's easy to handle. You can get it for 99 cents. But that's the one that I use. Now, when you first pour this into a measuring cup and you start to mix it, it's going to start out cloudy. You want to mix it till it's clear. I have a good tutorial on my TT page, my TikTok page, where you guys can see how the mixture starts out and how it ends up. So make sure that you guys follow me over there. And that video over there, I actually show how I mix my solutions. I have it pinned at the top of my page. So make sure that you guys check it out there. So 2 ounces clear Elmer's glue, 2 ounces vegetable glycerin, and 4 ounces of distilled water. Now, I used to use half and half, I believe it was, half vegetable glycerin, half water. What I've noticed with that mixture is it gets a lot of air bubbles and a lot of pockets and clumps of glitter. I did a lot of research on why my glitter was clumping. I can show you an example of how it clumps. And I found out that it's the glycerin and water mixture. So adding a little bit of clear Elmer's glue into that mix has eliminated those issues for me. So I highly recommend to use a glue mixture. If you're new starting out, vegetable glycerin and water is going to give you an easier solution to try, but just be warned, it will clump your glitter. It also is going to give you a lot faster of a flow. So if you want a slower flowing tumbler, then you want to go with a glue mixture. This is one of my original are my cups that I did when I was using just glycerin and water, and you can see here how it is clumped up at the top here and at the bottom. That is because of that mixture. Now once I shake it and get it moving, it's going to redistribute, but it still does get clumps of glitter. There's a couple tricks you can try to break these glitter clumps up, but switching the solution has been key. And the next solution that I do is my suspended. Now this is an example of a suspended. How the glitter just stays floating. It's not going to move to the visible eye. It will stay suspended for about 7 to 14 days. And then you just want to kind of give it a shake like I'm doing here just to redistribute it. This is my favorite technique, is what I'm known for. People call me the suspended queen. I had a follower about 6 to 8 months ago that really wanted she saw this tutorial where somebody had done this, and she sent it to me asking if I could make her cup with a suspended solution, and I was like, I don't know about that. Gave it a try, and she loved it, I loved it, and then everybody started ordering their cups with that solution. So pretty much this is how I make all of my tumblers. I do on occasion get a request for a classic solution, but it's not very often. So for my suspended solution, I use Elmer's Magic Liquid. Now, I did a whole video on my TikTok page about this magic liquid. Not all magic liquids are created equal. In fact, Elmer's Magic Liquid is not even created equal, depending on the size that you buy. So this is the 1 quart size. This is the 8 ounce size. You want to go with a 1 quart size. You can find this on my Amazon storefront. This is the one to purchase. I've even heard from other people that purchasing this and the 1 quart size from like Walmart or Target or Michael's, they're getting a watered down magic solution. I've never had the issue when I've purchased from my Amazon supply person. In fact, it also goes on sale often on Amazon, so that's why I get it there, because normally this is $19.99, and on Amazon it goes on sale for $14.95, and I only buy it if it's on sale. And I've never had issues with this magic liquid being too watery. I will show you the difference between the two. So I did a video on this, but this is the 1 quart size. This is this bottle here, the one that I use all the time, and you can see how this glitter is staying suspended. I haven't even shaken this glitter honestly in about a week. It just hasn't needed to be done. And then this is the 8 ounce size, that little bottle. You can see how this one's moving. It's visible to the eye, and this one is staying suspended. That's what I mean by it's not created equal. A lot of people are buying that little bottle, that 8 ounce size, and they're getting this product, and they're like, why aren't my tumblers coming out like yours? Because I'm using the magic liquid. That's why. Super weird. I don't know why. It's a common thing. Now I'm starting to hear that the 1 quart sizes are doing the same thing depending on where you purchase from. But I'm telling you guys, my Amazon storefront, the 1 quart size that's listed in there, I've never had issues with it. Knock on wood. But you can see this is pretty much settled. So if you want a slower flow like a classic solution, highly recommend to use that 8 ounce magic liquid size. You could even use just straight magic liquid, no need to mix it with water. If you want that more suspended style, of course, 1 quart size in my Amazon storefront. That's where it's at. I've heard that if you leave the lid off of the 8 ounce size, it's supposed to turn yellow and give you the same, you'll see the color difference even in these. This is a more yellow solution compared to the clear solution. I've heard if you leave the cap off of these and let it sit for a couple of days, it's supposed to turn more yellow and become thicker. I have not had luck. This cap has been off for about a week and it looks about the same. Even when I shake it, it's the same. So the main thing with this, you do not want to mix this with water or with clear Elmer's glue. If you mix this with Elmer's glue, you're going to get slime. You don't want to do that. So for my magic solution or my suspended solution, I use 2 parts Elmer's Magic Liquid to 1 part distilled water. You can get these bottles. This is what I use. These are from Callie B's. She's one of my I'm an affiliate with her. She's one of my brands that I use the most. I do have a discount code, it's all caps BC Sparkle. But I fill this bottle to right about here-ish, right below the 250. I fill to like this second line with magic liquid, and then I top it off all the way to the top with distilled water, and then I just give it a good shake. You really can't mess this solution up. It's dummy proof. It doesn't have to be accurate. I'd say 2 parts magic liquid to 1 part water, so 2/3 of a cup of magic liquid to 1/3 of a cup of water. It's not rocket science. Don't make it rocket science. And that gives you this beauty. Like I said, this will stay suspended for about 7-ish to 14 days, just depending on how good your magic liquid is. And then my last and final solution, well, no, not last and final. My next solution that I use is Polycrylic. So this is the brand that I use. It's Minwax. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby for the small can. It is $8.99. I believe if you get the bigger can from like Home Depot or Lowe's, you may get a better deal. Hobby Lobby is always going to be more expensive for those types of things. But I'm about to make a polycrylic cup, so I'll do a tutorial on it for you guys. But essentially, you're going to make the hole in the bottom of your cup. You're going to squirt in about 5 to 10 milliliters of polycrylic, and then you're just going to make sure that you coat the inside of your tumbler really well. I let it sit for about 30 minutes until it dries clear, and then I add my glitter in, and this is what you will get for that polycrylic. Polycrylic is not my favorite style of cup because, as you can see, it's not as shiny. It's a dry cup, so it's like a glue to glitter. Now, depending on the glitter that you use, you can get these a little bit shinier. This mixture is not very shiny. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it, but nothing like this. I love the liquid solutions because you just get, with that liquid, you get that extra shine and glitteriness. So polycrylic is my other style. When I first started doing polycrylic, they went crazy. Everybody ordered their cups polycrylic. They're a pain in the butt to make, so it wasn't the funnest time. But once I started my suspended, everybody went to suspended. People love cups that the glitter stays floating longer. I've learned. They love the look of the fast sinking glitter, but they don't love the look of they don't like how it sinks so fast. A lot of people want it to stay suspended. So that's why my suspended cups do so well, is because you get that liquid aspect of it, but the glitter stays floating longer than a classic. Now the fourth and final cup that I do are my magic liquid cups. I call these my goopy cups. So these are Elmer's magic liquid, straight Elmer's magic liquid. I have a tutorial on my TikTok page of how I do these cups. In fact, I have several. They're called my goopy cups. I use my straight Elmer's magic liquid. I mix it with acrylic paints. Sometimes I add a little mica powder in there as well. And then you get these cool colors. And then I used 10 milliliter syringes with a needle attached to inject them into the cup, and you get this cool little tie-dye effect. And these stay separated pretty well. This cup is about 6 months old, and you can see now when they first go in, they're going to be a little more blocky, kind of like this one. This one is probably about 3 months old. These remind me of like the sand art things, but they go in a little more blocky, and over time they may blend a little bit like this one has to give you that cool tie-dye watercolor effect. But these cups are super fun. This is my daughter's. They're super fun for kids or boys or guys that may want a cool cup and not want all the glitter. I have a water bottle. I'll show you. This is more like a boyish style, but these are super fun as well. So those are the solutions that I use. Now I'm going to give you guys, I have all of them, or all the liquidy ones in these jars here. So I'll show you the flow difference between the solutions. So I showed you guys a side-by-side of the 8-ounce and the 1 quart magic liquid. suspended. This is a more slower flowing classic. 1 quart size of magic liquid to 8 ounce size of magic liquid. So you're going to get a nice slow flow with this. This one's going to stay completely suspended. Now, this one is my classic solution. So we'll do a side-by-side of classic solution to the magic liquid so that you guys can see the difference. This, of course, is going to be a little more slower flowing. This one's going to be a faster flowing. So we're just going to give them a good shake. Actually flowing almost the same. Hang on. Yeah. So magic liquid, classic solution. So it's about the same type of flow that you're going to get between the two of them. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop them in my comments section. Like I said, I have the link to my link tree where you can find all my affiliate links, my Amazon storefront, my website. I do custom orders. I can do pretty much any type of theme on a snow globe tumbler. I also do the alcohol ink snow globe tumblers, so you get the ink mixture with a glitter background. I'll show you guys some I'm working on in that style. Super fun, super cool. So give them or check them out. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. I'll be doing a tutorial on a polycrylic tumbler, and I'll probably post another suspended tutorial for you guys as well. Make sure that you guys check out my previous videos. I've done a suspended tutorial already. I've done a vinyl application tutorial, a sealing tutorial. So I feel like I've done a lot of the basic steps for cups, and now we'll start spicing it up with some different styles. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you all next time.